OMG, oh my goodness. Okay, so I am on live. Okay, so the microphone's right here. So if I'm looking over here, so I got my setup, you guys. I got my table set up. I got my table. I got my cards. I got these. I'm gonna show it off. I got these cute little bins. I have all my cards. I have like 1, 2, 3, 4 of these. So I have a lot of cards for sure. I got my blue light behind me. I don't know if you can tell. Let's see. Turn this light off. Okay. Let's see. Yes, it's even more blue. Okay, now check this out. I got some white. And then I got some green. Is it not plugged in? What? Hold up, hold up, hold up. Oh, there we go. Okay. Bam. So I've got a green light. I got the blue light behind me. I don't know if you can really tell with the blue light, but I've got lots of different lights. Actually, let's see. I'll take you on a little tour. So there is my background, my bed and stuff. This is my room, my new room. And there you go. It's very blue. Gonna take a so this is the blue light. All right. Got all my cards. I got it all set up. All right. And then got my green light. I've got my Buddha over here and all my things, crystals. I have way more crystals on my other side, cards. And then I've got my protection over here, my paintings. These are my paintings over here. So I can have some cool ambiance with the green. All right. So where to put this? Okay. So I just wanted to come on here and do some cards. And now that I have my setup, my table set up, I don't have my chair. I have my chair, but my wheel, they lost one of my wheels. So I had to order another wheel. Okay. So, all right. So this is all I have so many cards. All right. But first, let's go ahead and spray. I hope you can hear me. Okay, this is the microphone. I mean, not the microphone. Okay. This is Archangel Michael, Heal the Masses. I love it. It's awesome. All right. Let's go ahead and do this. Now that I have my setup too, I can do my ASMR videos. Okay. All right, let's get started. So I wanted to bring out this new deck that I got. It's from Andrea Smith, like a local artist in Sedona, and I was very blessed to find her artwork and all of that because it's just so amazing. And the artwork is exactly like my vibes, how I like to paint. Anyways, all right. So it's called Enlighten Up, and here's one of the cards. Very beautiful. It says joy. All right, let's take a shuffle. Get a shuffle, and then yeah. I keep looking at my computer, but you're there. Okay. So I do feel so much better having my set up. It is so much better. It took me a while, but I think I'll get it figured out. All right, feeling 17. 17 feelings. Okay. And then let's see. Put this right here. You can kind of see it. And you guys, I'm going to invest eventually into a nice camera. so I can give me a good camera. Yeah. Here, hold on a second. Let's try this. Feelings, number 17. See, the artwork is so beautiful. I feel like I should put it down. Okay. That's good. That way you can see a little bit more. Feelings. Right there. Okay, nice, nice, nice. All right. Let's read what it says about feelings. So the artwork is so gorgeous. All the colors and everything. Okay. Feelings are not always logical. They just are. We are in an emotional bowl of soup and have a plethora of flavor. It can be easier to know you're feeling an emotion than to actually identify that emotion. Sometimes it takes a lot of inner work and time, but identifying them brings light to the subject. Feelings come from deep within our particular essence and should not be ignored. We have to feel it and then let it go. Feel it to heal it. We want to let go of the feelings that no longer serve us and make friends with feelings that do. We are emotional beings and we feel. Let's feel great. Beautiful. And look at this prayer. Oh, it's so beautiful. I just love them. The artwork is so beautiful. Service, feel. And also it's like I'm getting the message of helping others with emotional assistance, like helping a family and friends, or if you do, say you're an intuitive or whatever you do, it's helping others by you feeling your feelings and you going through the motions and healing yourself. It helps the collective. All right, so we've got feelings and service, which is 15. Let's see. Service is how we prime the pump of blessings. If we want to birth a kinder and gentler world, we have to be it. If we are present, we can tune into the needs of others much easier than if we are self-absorbed. There are so many ways to be of service and uplift humanity. Who you help along the way is what matters when we leave this world. It doesn't matter if it's a hand, a smile, or a kind word. Service is a mind state of knowing that the joy is in the giving. And one of the greatest gifts you can offer is just keeping your own vibration high. We have to share our being with others and together unite to serve the highest good of all. Where could you offer your service? And honestly, just by being your authentic self is helping the collective. That's one thing I realized when I first started really starting this journey is, there we go, appreciation of self, appreciation. And I got the message that, it's as simple as being your authentic self and as simple as just shining your light, being you. It doesn't have to be this, extravagant thing. So, all right, Spirit, what other messages? Same card that came out, appreciation, number 7. Service, appreciation. Service, appreciation, what was the other one? Joy. Is it joy? Joy. Emotions. Oh, it was about emotions. Feeling. Right. Okay. So number 7. Appreciation takes being present and being grateful simultaneously. It is a movement in our hearts when we see the qualities of a loved one, a rose, a sunset, a pet, our pets, wind, rain, or the moon. It is a feeling that has many layers of beauty once we tap into it. It is a very healthy train of thought. It leads us into really feeling blessed for what we have been given. The attitude brings more good and also sets the future tone. Appreciation is necessary if we want to grow in a positive direction. Appreciation also reminds me of being grateful, gratitude, and also reminds me of, we were talking about feelings and getting in and all that. And it was talking about just looking at a rose, the sunset, just natural things in your natural environment. When I went to Sedona, right when I stepped out there, and I was also listening to like flute music, which added to it. But I felt overwhelmed emotion of just appreciation, and I started crying. It was like tears of appreciation, of appreciating. It was like that God source energy, blissful energy, and so it's appreciating those moments. These cards are so pretty. Let's keep going. Okay, that one wants to come out. That one. Forgiveness. Oh, how sweet. Look at these little angels. I love unique decks that not everybody has and can find, and this is very unique. We got forgiveness. Okay, I'm gonna get these out. Forgiveness. Number 8, that infinity loop. And then we have compassion. Wow, those go together really well, don't they? Compassion and forgiveness, number 8 and number 25, which is a 7. So 7, 8, 78. Compassion and forgiveness. Okay. Forgiveness is a gift you give yourself. If we are not in the moment, we cannot forgive. It means letting go of the past in order to begin again. It is selective remembering. To truly forgive, we only remember the love we gave and the love we received. Everyone is doing the best they can. If they knew better, they would do better. So give up any attack thoughts toward yourself or others. Choose peace and forgiveness will follow. So I love the messages in this little booklet. It's very concise. Like it's not too, some oracle decks, you can have like 2-3 pages. And I like this because it's succinct, and it's to the point. So, all right. And it was number 25. Compassion. A friend once said to me, I have compassion for the wrath he will receive as a result of his action. This, to me, is the definition of compassion. It is a state in which there is no judgment, only deep feelings of caring and kindness. We recognize the suffering going on and do what we can to help. The word compassion literally means to suffer together. It means that we are moved by suffering and have a desire to alleviate it. We alleviate the suffering by holding the light. All right. Oh, I just want to show you all the cards. Those are all so beautiful. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and just show. I'm not going to read them all. But this is love, joy. And it reminds me of my own self. When you buy oracle cards, you'll notice they'll remind you of somebody or yourself or aspects of yourself, and then you can really connect to it. So we have joy. Oh, that's so pretty. Bringing joy, following your bliss, your passion. Miracle. Yes. I love this. Yes, miracles are coming in. And joy. Pretty. Look at this, and I like that one. It's like they're flying. It's like it reminds me of like astral travel. Yes. Now I'm curious though what the yes card says. It's like confirmation, like yes. If you're thinking of something, yes. Okay. And also saying miracles. Yes, miracles are here for you. Yes. And joy. Woo. All right. Let's see if I'll hold it. I do want to read yes. Say yes to the universe. Do not let your fear keep you immobilized. Move forward and trust. If we want to live the most fulfilled life possible, we have to be willing to accept what life puts in front of us. And yes means we are that everything unfolds in perfect order and that the universe is working on our behalf. We are open and have a choice to resist or not. What we resist, I've been saying that so many times, I feel like I repeat it over and over, especially when it comes to like the twin flame journey. is like what we resist persists. So try not to like do that. That's what I've learned. So saying yes is exciting. Oh, hi. Didn't see that there. So saying yes is exciting. Synchronicity, solutions, surprises, and all sorts of creativity appear when your focus is on expansion. I like that. Expansion, growth, expansion. Say yes. Okay. Let's see what's at the bottom of the deck. Ego. You know what? I love this depiction though. It's so true. Like, see how it's like, yeah, like that's like the ego, like, yeah. So I feel like it's like, I know people talk about ego death. I don't know if we fully get rid of the ego, but it's almost like, the way I see it, sometimes it's like not letting the ego run you. It's like letting the higher self guide you and working with it instead of like against it, instead of like, oh, I gotta get rid of you. And it's like, it has its function, right? Now I want to know what that says. Let's see what they say about the ego. Ego stands for edging God out. Yeah. We each have an ego, and if it is not balanced, it will definitely mess with our peace. Our ego tries to exploit every situation into forms of praise for itself. It believes it is on its own and thrives on comparison. It cannot survive without judgment, it is competitive, and it is not loving. The ego even hates the body it's in because it thinks it's not a good enough home for it. We never get enough of what won't fill us up. When we are God-centered, the ego does not exist. When we are in true service, the ego disappears. When we get away from our small self, the ego dissolves like a sugar cube in water. It is important to remember that having rests on giving, not getting. Right. Okay. So everybody has their own perception of what that means, and the ego death, and like, is it fully gone or is it? So, but yeah, it's definitely, I like that, the sugar cube analysis, ego dissolving like a sugar cube in water. These cards are so beautiful. Oh my gosh. Beautiful. I love this deck. Enlighten up. Yeah, each piece of art is paired with a theme for you to contemplate along with a deeper reflection. This is the thing. Yeah, so beautiful. Oh my gosh. So, but I should probably continue on to another deck. But I love it. Look at this one too, enlightenment. And then it looks like a little baby in the womb. It's so beautiful. This is how I would draw. Like, my artwork is very much like this. Okay, that was fun. Let's see what's next. What's next? Let's see. All right. I have all my stuff. Oh, I'm so excited. So excited. I missed this deck right here. All right, let's get some direction cards. Let's see what's going on here. We've got cleaning house. All right, cleaning house inside and within ourselves and exterior. Encouragement. So Spirit is encouraging us to continue to cleaning from within, as well, having intention. That your intentions. And let's also, let's use the deck that I got. I don't know the name. This is very, like, I don't know what it's called. It's beautiful. Oh, it's the priestess of light. Yeah. Okay. Give me one for cleaning house. Give me one for cleaning house. Twin flames. Dang. Okay. Twin flames, divine counterparts, eternal connection, and clarified the cleaning house with the twin flames. Boom. So yeah, it feels like they're cleaning house, meaning like they're cleaning it up. They're getting things organized and orderly. And it's not just on the physical. This is internally. So it's lining up for the twin flame, soul partner, internal connection. Let's get one of these too. Cleaning house. What is the twin flames? What are they cleaning house? Give me a card from this deck to go with this message. Yeah, Sword, make the change. There's changes being made for the twin flames right now. What major changes, cycles. Okay, they're just like, everything is getting to like a boiling point. I feel also with the Divine Masculine Collective and clearing out old cycles and karma and stuff like that. So let's see. Oh, she's about ready to see how she's about ready to cut her hair. You know, it's like making these changes, the twin flames, cleaning house. Let me look at this picture a little bit clearly. Yeah. So whatever was like messy and we didn't see, the twin flames, my counterparts are getting assistance from because look at that light shining down. All right, we're getting assistance to help clean it up. Clean up these cycles. That's great news. Great news. All right. So that's for that. Encouragement. What is this encouragement, Spirit? Encouragement. Encouragement. And we have the sacred action, decisive focus. Decisive focus with encouragement. I almost said intention, because that goes really well with intention as well. You know. Sacred action, decisive focus. 17. Twin flame member. So encouragement. Okay, let's get one. It's a sacred action to help somebody, I feel like, as well, to help encourage somebody. And the collective, to encourage the collective. Oh, look at that. Encouragement, decisive focus. We got protest, start a revolution. So collectives, you know, standing up for what's right, standing up for truth, and encouraging each other. So that's how I'm getting it. The message is like encouraging each other and fighting for what's right and for truth and justice, and being that you know, the all right, and then taking that decisive action. I feel like it also goes with intention. What intentions are you? What is your intention? All right, so. But look at how powerful this card is. Like, wow. With that, there's a lot of Lyran, big cat feline energies in these. I'm loving it. Sacred action. And we have twin flames. Okay. Let's see what we get for intention. Intention. What is this intention, Spirit? Intention. It's almost like this owl. It's like where am I going to put seeds? Where am I going to? This is what I keep getting. Abundance, as I said, planting your seeds. We have abundance. Opening the heart, deep connections also wanted to come out. Yeah, where do I plant my seeds? It can grow abundantly. This is, you know, person, places, things, you know, people. Where do I want to create this abundance? You have these whole dandelion, golden line. Like, where do I want to plant my seeds? Like, really focused intention with abundance here. Fortune and plenty. Like, what do I want to invest in as well? What do I want to invest in? Because we also have this opening heart coming from the heart. See how she's like, it's almost like her receiving her. Where do I want to give? Like, from my heart. What do I want to give into from my heart? Deep connections and water blessings. And it's like the feminine all ready to give to a deep connection, possibly, a soul partnership, and wanting to put that intention. Knowing that there is changes to be made, right? Cleaning house, so to clean it up internally, especially, and encouraging to help each other and take that decisive action and go for it. It's like once the decision is made, go for it. All right. So let's get one for this energy. Opening heart, abundance, and intentions. Opening heart, intentions. What are intentions? Oh my goodness. Mm-hmm. Yes, confidence came out. Look at that. Confidence. So with the open heart, okay, what are your intentions, right? We have the intentions, like where are we going to plant our seeds? He's got it ready. I've got here. Where am I going to plant them? Having an open heart, and where can I build prosperity, abundance? And it's not just material, physical. It is abundance of emotional abundance, emotional happiness, and joy, and abundance in every way possible, coming from an open heart, right? And so it comes with this confidence. It says something about, it says, takes practice with time. So I almost want to get another one. I do. It comes with time and practice, this confidence. It comes with practice. Give me one for confidence. It comes with time and practice and intention. What I'm getting is it takes trial and error too in this life experience, trial and error of putting your seeds. You've learned from this. You planted your seeds over here. You tried this over here. And it takes practice and time, and it builds confidence. And then you fall down, and then okay, well, I learned from that. And you learn where to plant your seeds. And so it's very strategic energy, what I'm feeling, so that we receive this abundance. And see, look at all, and it's many different avenues. It's many different forms. Give me another one. And the key thing here about manifesting, it is coming from the heart. That's why we have opening heart, because it's coming from a place of the heart space and what you truly want. Not coming from like an ego space, but from a heart space of creating that with your intentions. So this confidence, and I love how she has the sun. It's like, right, see how it's illuminating. So the confidence is rising. It's gaining more momentum. And even though she's holding, see her body language, a little bit nervous, apprehension, but the sun is right above her. So she's being illuminated about it. I don't need another card. They said I just got the message. You already explained it. Okay. All right. So let's move on to something else. Yeah. I got the message. All right. What other cards? I've got so many over here. Oh my gosh. I'm going to have to figure this out. What is the best appropriate way to get my cards out? Okay, what do we want? Let's get these the Dream Oracle deck, and let's see what themes come out. This one, truth. We got truth. We got school exams. Life as a school, Earth school. What else? Gratitude. Gratitude for the lessons that we are learning on this path. Gaining more truth and knowledge. Colors and numbers, signs and synchronicities. Paying attention to the signs. All right, the colors. Also in your dreams. What feelings are you struggling to acknowledge? How do you see the world around? What's not adding up? So these are the questions that come with these cards. We've got truth here, 44. What is the truth? Seeking the truth within this life school exams. In what areas do you feel inadequate? Are you in the process of evaluating yourself and your goals? So I do feel like the collective as well, like evaluating, reevaluating, reassessing where we're at. This could also be in regards to education. If you want to go to school or go back to school, learn something new. There's definitely newness in the air, like wanting to expand, wanting to learn something new. Just do something new. All right. And then with the truth here. And then gratitude, just being grateful, like stopping to smell the flowers, just appreciating what is right in front of you. This wants to come out, awakening. It's a part of your awakening journey and finding the stillness. All right. Your consciousness is awakening. You're becoming attuned to the messages of the spirit in nature. Trust your psychic abilities. Trust your psychic abilities. All right. Loving it. All right. Well, in that case, let's get my cards out. What's these two cards? Message in a bottle. You're getting a message that it's time to rest. Time to take a nap. All right. Also, this is definitely communication coming in. And it's kind of like it's hidden. You don't know. Well, of course, like you don't really know until you get the message. They got the message, but somebody, and I also feel like there's somebody that is in a period of restoration, healing. With those two cards that came out. Okay, let's see. Let's see what these cards. These are like my fun cards. You never know what messages are going to come. And I kind of want to highlight, clarify some of these cards. Colors and numbers. So I feel like paying attention to the synchronicities will lead you to truths, I feel, as well. So remain authentic. It says truth can be masked, so be objective when dealing with emotional issues. Remain authentic to your core values. Yes. All right, so all right, give me some messages for this reading. These cards out here, anything to, I saw timeline shift. Truth and colors and numbers. Truth and colors and numbers. We have, look at that. We have two gratitudes. Gratitude and gratitude. So there you go. Gratitude, gratitude. Even this idea, I used to have like a jar, gratitude jar, and I would write little, like one thing a day or whatever that I was grateful for, and I put it in the jar. And it's just a fun little exercise to do. So gratitude and gratitude. Be grateful, be in that grateful energy, thankfulness, collaborate and work together. So I feel collective is also working together in their awakening collectively to seek the truth in all things and seek clarity. Because this is us, you know, Earth schools. We learn a lot about ourselves. We learn these lessons, our goals, evaluating ourselves on how far we've come. We've got animal therapy. So animals could really be beneficial, I feel, for the collective and healing. And then we have, look at that, massage and self-care. So go get yourself a massage, take care of yourself, a salt bath. Okay. This is part of your awakening, definitely. And especially if you are empathic and you're sensitive to energies and stuff, like it's good to take that necessary self-care, like the sprays that I use, or you could get the Florida water. You know, I like to spray this or wear crystals or salt baths, or just visualizing protection can help you. Yeah. All right. We got gratitude on top of gratitude. So what are you grateful for? Look at this. Honesty and truth. We got double gratitude. So we're grateful for the truth. Because it's like the truth stands by itself. The truth is the truth. And honesty and being authentic. So we have honesty and truth twice. That's pretty cool. Okay, we've got awakening, collaborate, some massage, some self-care, some animal therapy, working with nature. Being out in nature is very therapeutic. You got this, dark night of the soul. So I feel like it's in reverse, because of those who have gone through the dark night of the soul, you can help others who are going through that, because you got this. You have gone through a major part of your earth school, and it's like graduation, and being grateful for that. Very grateful that you made it through to this far. It's like the next level. Okay. Then we go to the next level and the next level. And it's like, you got this. You got through that dark night of the soul. And that way you can help others, other people who are going through that. And that's how I feel, is like we go through certain things too, so that we can guide and help others along the way. Oh, I want this. Let's see, this green light. Okay. Let's see. Anyways, I'm just having fun with the lighting. Let's see. We have romantic feelings, setting healthy boundaries, heart chakra, overcoming obstacles. Okay. Let me get an oracle card for this. This is like, all right. So someone definitely here is overcoming some obstacles, all right? And part of it could be setting the healthy boundaries. Sometimes it is difficult and you just want to give all yourself, but there's healthy boundaries so that we can be in our sovereign lane and our sovereignty. There's definitely romantic feelings. So I wanted to see what else is going along with this message, right? We have wisdom. Beautiful. It's like that Saraswati energy. Goddess Saraswati of the arts. Yeah, learning, joy, art, and music. So I feel like we have heart chakra too. Whatever lights your heart on fire, because there is romantic feelings here. There's a romance stirring in hearts out there. There are. Even myself, I love love. I'm always will be like a romantic at heart. So enjoy yourself, enjoy music, like beauty, appreciate art, and wisdom. You have the wisdom to overcome any obstacles and set these healthy boundaries. And as you do that, you will just have more self-love. All right, let's see what this says on the heart chakra. It's emotional healing. It has to do with relationships. Okay, so it just goes with the romantic feelings. Connecting to divine love. This is divine love right here. Connecting to that beautiful, also just beautiful goddess energy of beauty, of appreciation, of just great things. Okay. Compassion, empathy, beauty, meeting place for the physical and spiritual. So, all right. So that one was that. Let's see. About miracles, more wisdom. All right. There's a lot of wisdom in this collective. There's a lot of wisdom. We're grateful for the lessons that we've learned. Now we're ready to teach others. I feel like a lot of you, you're light workers, star seeds, whatever label you want to put it. You've gone through a major cycle. You've gained some clarity in what's truth, like what is the truth, and not being like blinded to it anymore, and really standing up for oneself with that sword in your hand and the scales of justice. We've got truth double. We've got double truth. So that's pretty cool. Double, look at this. So collective energies that I'm reading for. There's no regrets, no looking back. We've learned, we've gained wisdom. And I thought it said smudge, okay? I thought it said symbols and images. So that also goes with that card that we got with the colors, symbols, and images. So we're getting a lot of doubles tonight. So we've got colors and numbers and symbols and images. So paying attention to all that. What else was I going to say? Smudge. Okay, so if you feel like you need to clear, smudging is also good. All right, with I love the spray though. If you can find it, it's Heal the Masses. The spray is nice because you don't have all the smoke, and it still has sage smell, and it's really cleansing. But I saw a smudge, so somebody needs a smudge. All right. But we have symbols and images with no regrets, no looking back, and then with ocean and purging. No regrets, no looking back. Purging emotionally, physically. It could be any kind of purging. And this has to do also with the dark night of the soul. All right. So, and there's waves of this. You purge a little more, and then you have another big purge. And then, so it's like the ocean. All right. So that's the message. It's like the ocean with the purging energies, or releasing of releases is like the waves. It comes like a big one, and then it comes down, and then another big one, and then it goes back down, you know? So that's why laughter is the best medicine. Oh my gosh. So pay attention to symbols and images that are around. All right. You have the wisdom, you know what you know. All right. Because you have wisdom. You've gone through this school, this earth school, and we're still learning, of course, but laughter is the best medicine. I'm going to pull the Garden in Paradise, Idyllic Times. I think that's how you pronounce it. Idyllic, right? Idyllic. And there's that owl again. So there's a lot about wisdom tonight, a lot about having that higher wisdom. We've learned this, so much wisdom. I think we got wisdom 3 times, we got truth twice, and we got gratitude twice. So grateful that we are getting to the truth of things, and grateful of the wisdom that we've gained. And it's like, all right, let's level up and let's go to the next chapter, level of this earth school. Laughter, that we got to laugh about it. We got to lighten up our energies, after a heavy purge or release. It's good to do something that makes you laugh, that brings you joy, watch a funny video or whatever, it's like, get into that space. So, okay. I kind of want to pull one of these for fun. Let's see. I'm curious which one comes out. Okay, so wait, these two, oh yeah, those were the ones that we got already. Okay. Spaceship. Don't be afraid to sing. There we go. Don't be afraid to sing. Don't be afraid to laugh. Don't be afraid to look silly and goofy or whatever. Just be with your mermaids friends and your fairy friends or whatever, and just don't be afraid to sing. Spaceship. Music. Lots of music coming together. All right. Yep. And also just ignore any haters, hateration, whatever, because we don't need no salt, just sugar, good sugar. Evil queen, you deserve sugar, not salt. What's underneath? Think first before you judge as well, and be careful of that with judging others, but also it is that energy of if somebody's trying to throw shade your way or whatever, the best thing we could do is just send love and light, but protect ourselves as well, is what I always say. We still would have to protect ourselves. Yeah, take control of your own narrative. See how she's like a puppet on a string? Cut those strings. and take control of your own narrative. That's what the collective, it's like huge shifts going on with the collective and the masses right now of finding this truth, seeking out truth, and then being grateful. Oh my gosh, I'm grateful that I know the truth of this. Yeah, because vibes don't lie. Any other messages? Can we start over? Okay. Give me another one for can we start over, Spirit? Can we start over? What's this? Can we start over? Healthy relationships. Somebody wants to start over and start a new healthy relationship. So that would be this. See how the cards just come out like this. Can we start over? Healthy relationships. All right. And I'm sorry I hurt you. I might have to get some divine masculine messages for this. Can we start over? I'm sorry I hurt you. I don't know if you can see it. I want us to be in harmony. I want us to be in harmony. I want to have a healthy relationship. And I want a resolution. See how you just can't make this up? Ask and you shall receive. The universe is like, just ask for it and you will receive. Wow. Okay. Can we start over? There's a resolution that's here. It's in the air here, and healthy relationship. I'm sorry that I hurt you. I'm sorry that I hurt you. Oh, look at this. Pain into power. We're transmuting this pain and putting it into power. And I'm not talking about ego-driven power. I'm talking about the true power, the power of the divine. So we're turning this, this hurt. This is, I got clarification for I'm sorry that I hurt you. And I got pain into power. So that's what we're doing. We're transmuting the pain into power. And then we can get into this harmony and resolve this. So this definitely looks like more like a reconciliation energies because we have starting over. And you can't make this up. I literally wanted a mug that says, you can't make this shit up. And I'm sure somebody made it already. Yeah, so I can't get you out of my mind. I'm sorry I hurt you. Can we start over? I want us to be in harmony and healthy relationships. Now, remember, this deck has all kinds of stuff in it. This is probably like, I don't know, 80 cards, 100. And the fact that all of these came out and they're all around like love and relationships, like that's how you, man. Okay. Oh, and my face is getting so warm. It's like somebody feels also like very blushful, bashful, shy, nervous. Yeah, because my face has been very hot, like my right side of my face since I started reading. No. No. What's that about? What's this no? Tell me, Spirit. What's this no about? No. No unitedness. I think that's the Salt Bay, the ones that, how misery loves company, or people that are just, you try and help them and they just try to bring you down. So I feel like that's what's about no unity consciousness. Some are just not wanting to go down that road, and it's like we have to bless them and then just keep moving, okay? And it's not that we're trying to be mean or anything, but it's just, it is what it is. So that's why that Salt, the Evil Queen came out, all right? Because we can really only take care of ourselves and take ownership of what we do, and we can teach others and help others. But it's like that saying, you can't teach, you can't lead a horse to drink, you know what I mean? Like, what is this? No unity consciousness. That's why the scales are being balanced. And we all know, we all know, but a lot of the twin flame counterparts have faced those challenges of facing adversity and the darkness trying to stop these unions from happening. And with, mother, father, source energy, that's not going to happen. Eventually, there's more and more going to come into this merging union, because we've got Earth Star Chakra, which is connecting to Mother Earth, and it is connecting to the multidimensional spirit of Mother Earth. And that's what like this whole thing is about, is elevating the consciousness of the collective so that we, yeah. Anyways, going on a whole nother tangent. Whew, but yeah, somebody is, going through, look at this. Worthiness, yes. So we've got yes. All right. I feel like this connection right here. And I do feel like it's the masculine energy. Can we start over wanting a resolution, wanting harmony? Yes, worthiness issues. So that has to do with loving ourselves and knowing that we are worthy. And we've got unconditional love, higher self, and spring into that. And we are in spring right now on this side of the world. That is, so this is unconditional love and springing into your higher self. Like, spring me in, like spring on in. Doesn't make sense, but unconditional love is what you are, is who you are, that love, higher self. All right. So that's what I feel like this person is, the masculine. These other energies trying to say that there's no unity consciousness, and they're trying, no, it's not going to work. It's not going to work anymore. Somebody's planning a date. We got planning a date. Prosperity. Childhood wounds, emotional intelligence. So we gain more emotional intelligence too as we address these childhood wounds and wounds also from past lives and stuff like that. And we clear them. We have this resolution so that we can be in this harmonious, healthy relationship. And we transmute that pain into empowerment. All right. So we might as well, let's get some of my masculine messages. So let's see what we got. All right. So look at this. Didn't we have I got you on here? Yes. We have you got this. And then if my masculine is saying, I got you. I got you. We got this. You got this. I got you. So yeah, that's the higher, like the higher self of the divine masculine saying, I got you. I love you always eternally. With these connections, the souls, it's not anything like that is on this earth plane. That's why we are bringing it here. And we are going to anchor that energy in. And it's already been done right now. Right now. That's why the cards come out. Somewhere there are twins coming into a union. And the union may look different for others. You know what I'm saying? So, okay. They can hear you telepathically. All right. So you can test this out too. And just play around with it. You know what I mean? Just play around with it. But they're saying, yes, I could hear you. I can hear you telepathically talking. They could be having dreams. And remember, just because you don't remember your dreams doesn't mean you're not having dreams. Okay. I regret the choices I have made, how it hurt, and I'm sorry. Same energy. Look at this. We got, I can't get you out of my mind. Well, because you're talking telepathically. So, of course, you know, and you're both like thinking about each other probably as twin flames. It's like so hard not to. Because you're one, like you're fused already in the higher. So we have the same message. I'm sorry I've hurt you, and I'm sorry I've hurt you. Double confirmation. So let's turn this pain into power. Masculine, give me a card for these messages that you're portraying to us. I knew it. I had a feeling. I had a feeling he would come out. The Divine Masculine card came out. Confirmation. Dang. And then we have power over difficulty. I was going to say deficiency. Electric active power. So Divine Masculine came out when I'm doing the Divine Masculine reading. That's pretty cool. his sacred purpose, aligning to his sacred purpose. It says eternal flame. Oh my gosh. And ancestral legacy. So the divine masculine, look at that card. So beautiful. See how he's like watching that pillar of light through. I feel like a lot of them are getting activated, like boom. And then see how her arm, I think her arm creating, reclaiming your power. So to my masculine, reclaiming his power. There's also like a snake, serpent. And so it's like seeing the snakes in his life and seeing it for what it is, and seeing that pillar of light is truth, is straight up truth coming through. And you're seeing it for what it is, that he's a part of this legacy. He's part of this ancestral legacy that goes beyond just this lifetime, being a divine counterpart. And see how her hand is open. It's like he's receiving it. And dang, I wasn't expecting that. Like, okay, my masculine, you about it. You about it. All right. The greatest way to me is through loving yourself, because it is that infinity loop. What you do for yourself, and it'll help your divine counterpart. What they do, it will go back to you. It will help each other. When you transmute, when you release, when you cry it out or whatever, it helps your divine counterpart, whether they're there or not physically. Okay, so the greatest way to your divine counterpart, which is you as well as you, they're you, is to just love yourself and just to love your life and just keep living. Because look at that, my heart constantly calls to you. Of course, why wouldn't it all constantly call to you? Because you share that same heart. You know, it's like intense. Yeah, you are my lighthouse guiding me home. And he wants to learn more about the mysteries. Like I said, it's this card right here. Like the longing to learn more about this mystical thing called life and beyond, and what is this world, and you know, what's the matrix, and what's this and what's that. He has all these questions, the masculine, and it's just really beautiful reading. So any other messages? How about, I haven't used this, my other deck. So I have two decks that I created as far as like at the store you can purchase, is the Divine Masculine messages. And this doesn't have anything written on it, but these are like my little spiritual ascension cards that I made. And they're small. Yeah, so we've got clarity. All right, there's similar to the truth that we got out here. New Earth, that we're clear about New Earth, that we're multidimensional, quantum. Can't make this up. Fifth dimension, unconditional love. We are tapping into, we're clear. I don't know if you can see the cards. Okay. Tapping into this multidimensionality of other dimensions, and the fifth dimension, New Earth, that we're clear, that it's the whole basis, the whole is unconditional love right here. And clarity, truth, the pillars, you know, the pillars of consciousness, the pillars of light, the pillars that stand strong. They stand because they're true. And I feel like there's going to be new waves of people waking up. So you can help those people. Remember, there's always like another wave coming. So acceptance with light worker, grid worker, depending on what you do. Accepting this is like the first thing. Accept, okay, this is just part of my thing. This is what I do. This is what I am. And you'll notice that more souls will be drawn to you. You won't even have to look. You won't have to look out there too much. You will be drawn to your soul tribe. They will follow. They'll find, you guys will find each other. And yeah, so there's going to be more waves of people waking up and star seeds waking up and getting activated and their kundalini activated and stuff like that. So accepting is the first step, right? Acceptance, awareness, aware that something's different. Something's different. Our taste buds change. It definitely does when you start to awaken. Yeah, you feel the healing energy through your body. You realize, like, oh, I'm a healer. We can heal our bodies. We have this pulsating healing energy coming through our that pillar of light, like this masculine card that we had. See how he has this pillar of light, this healing energy. And the lies, that we have just been told over and over, like you have to have this, that you have to look outside yourself when it really is within ourselves. So we can also heal through light language, which is why I love to do the light language. It just comes out. So surrender to this journey. And remember, surrender doesn't mean give up. All right. Surrender is just like it's hard to explain. It's just let go and go with the flow. Because yes, this is our spiritual awakening, and it looks different for each person. It's not cookie cutter. Spiritual awakening is different for each person. Our energetic fields, being more sensitive to energy. Definitely my eyes. I'm starting to see more subtle energies with my eyes, even more so. And yeah, it's a little bit like, shocking at first. Sometimes it's overwhelming, but try to get your mind out of the way the best as you can, and just kind of like, okay, that's my advice. Just gotta go with the flow and converse with your spirit, whatever you believe in, whatever is your, like I said, it's personal. Yeah. Get out of the mind. That's what I said. When you're starting to awaken and your clear senses are kicking on, the ego, this 3D matrix, I'm not going to really understand that. So, like I said, try to find. You will be led. You will be led to certain channels. You will be led to certain people. That's how it was for me. And then I started my channel pretty much like once it really kicked into gear. So I gotta get ready for bed soon. So yeah, let's see what this says. Looking back. Look, we said no looking back, no regrets. But she's looking back, moving forward. Well, yeah. So what I take this as, we look back and we look, okay, we've learned from this already. So we're moving forward. There's the owl. Excuse me. There's the owl again with that higher wisdom. This whole message has been about wisdom. We've learned, as far as a consciousness, as far as like the collective of human beings, like humans on this planet, we are evolving now. Like we've looked back, we've seen where we were, and we're moving forward, and we're going towards this new earth energy and unconditional love, non-judgmental, you know what I mean? Raising our frequency. It looks like she's got like stardust in her hand, So, yeah, healing earth. Ooh. The power to give and receive healing. So these cards that's why I love cards, because you can just meditate on it. You can look at it. You receive epiphanies or real, from each card can have significance to you, or the symbols in it. So like I said, this is almost like the feminine, the masculine. Yeah, look at the masculine is like looking at this like, wow, this is something else. And she's like, I know, right? Like you can give and receive energy healing. It's all been within us this whole time. Like, oh my goodness. And it almost looks like it's like coming from the masculine, this well, like this. I keep seeing like what is it called? The pot of coins, the end of the rainbow is coming out. And she's like, yeah, you can use it like this. And he's just like, this is cool. This card reminds me of myself. You know, it's just so cool. It's like, yeah, healing earth, the power to give and receive healing. His eyes are closed. Oh, so he's trusting. So divine masculine is more trusting now. Whereas maybe in the past, it was very like, I don't even want to look at it. I don't want to know all this stuff. But he's closing his eyes in a way. He's not ignoring this pillar of light. He knows it's there, but it's like he's giving reverence and thanks to this. Because we did have gratitude come out twice. So now my face is just like hot. Woo. Yeah, that's beautiful. Okay, let's see. What other messages? I got my angel cards over here. I'm just going to grab one. Let's see what we get. Oh, we've got, who's this? Kuan Yin. Not Kuan Yin. Green Tara. Supreme protection. You are protected. Cords are being cut. Move beyond limitation and trust. Move beyond limitations. Whatever you think is like limiting you, no. Just know, like, you have, see this power within you? You've got it. You've got it right here. So move beyond the limitation and trust. Beautiful. Oh my goodness. Let's see what we got. Oh, we got one of, remember we got the card romantic out here? We got romance, romantic. I'm telling you. And then we have, look, the top of the deck right here is planning a date. Right underneath planning a date is clearing old timelines. So maybe this date, maybe this will start, ignite something off that will clear an old timeline. I like that. That's cool. So it says, lavish the one you love with personal attention and affection. So we did have romance come out, and we did have that whole message about what I do feel was like the masculine energy of we need resolution. Can we start over? I'm sorry for this. And then we had the divine masculine, you know, come out when we were pulling divine masculine cards, and Mike Masculine, can you clarify it? And the masculine came out. So that was cool. So definitely I feel like a lot of the masculines are really feeling like if they don't have that in their life, which they probably, I'm talking about the ones that are like in separation with their divine counterpart. They want to feel this romantic energy. Like they want to give this to their feminine and just like sweep her off her feet. And I don't know, maybe we're like spring and then summertime. It just feels like I was feeling that energy of like romance and yeah. So any other messages on this or whatever? What's to come out of this deck? The illusion of separation. So that is also kind of like a timeline that we're breaking for the divine counterparts, is the illusion of separation, that we're separated, but we're not, because we're one already. And technically everything is already in unity consciousness. So we're all, so this illusion of separation, you know, kind of like, can get the ego kind of like in my life, you know, is like to inflame on. And it's like, no, they're right where you are, actually. And you are that, you know, you are that twin flame. You are that person. They are you. We are each other. It's all one. We're all mirrors, essentially, to each other. And we want to let us know air signs. Okay, when I see air signs, I just think of communication and letting things know that there's love connection. Look at this on the other side of fear. So on the other side of fear is love, joy, happiness. When we break through that barrier of what we perceive as fear and suffering, or what will happen if we do this. Well, we have love connection. We have divine love on the other side, because it is a remembrance. It's the unfoldment of our true self. And I always felt like this was the spiritual journey, was the remembering of who you are, because I've gone through those states where I forgot who I really was. And then I would remember again, and then I would forget. And then I would remember, and now I haven't forgotten, and I am sticking to remembering, and you just go from there. So what do we have next? Yeah, unnecessary suffering in reverse. So no more unnecessary, like it's unnecessary, especially when we've come this far in our evolution, that we have the tools necessary to be able to heal. What did we get? We got that healing. We got the wisdom to heal. We've gained so much knowledge from the past, centuries and centuries of doing the same thing over and over. What is that saying? And I keep hearing that from other people too, is definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over and expecting different results, basically. So that's where we change that timeline and do something different. And it's like we have the power within. So this unnecessary suffering is we don't need it. Yeah, the unnecessary, like the suffering has caused us to not be independent and to just be codependent, because we're just like, oh, I can only be happy if I'm like with this. You know how it rolls. I'm gonna explain it, but look, it starts with going within. And it sounds like so cliche and so like, that's the only thing I could think of to help people. Like the only thing really to say is to say you have to go within yourself, introspection, quiet your mind, meditate. And there's many different forms of meditation. Yeah, cuddles, hugs. Like we need hugs. I thought it said take a chance on love, but it said throat chakra. So that's saying speak up, speak up or forever just hold it in. It's like take a chance on love, throat chakra, communication, personal truth, personal expression, listening, active listening, words as affirmations, manifestation. Start the affirmation. I am amazing. I attract my perfect right partner to me, and you can keep going with affirmations, but because overthinking is where we trip up on the mind, the ego, when we overthink everything. And okay, if you're overthinking, take a deep breath, listen to some music. That's what I would suggest. Some calming music, deep breaths. Also focus on your heart chakra. Like even just taking your hand to your heart and telling yourself, I love you, I appreciate you, I love you, and just saying kind things to yourself to help you with this overthinking. 0 point isness. All right. Reconciliation. It's like once we balance everything out, it's like boom, reconciliation. And that reunion of the heart telepathy. Yep. And look at that. Worrying is a misuse of information. Yeah. Worrying is a misuse of the imagination, which is what overthinking can feel like. It feels like your mind is replaying on loops, over and over and over and over. Use affirmations. They have videos with affirmations looped, on YouTube. There's all kinds of tools, if you know what I mean. So this overthinking, the unnecessary suffering, the worrying is the misuse of your imagination. And then the heart telepathy. Definitely heart telepathy, because we got that romance card. We got romantic energies coming out. The heart telepathy between the twin flames. It's like so intense. Like, yeah, man. If you're a twin flame, you know what I'm talking about. But anyways, don't mind me. I'm just gabbing on and on. Okay. So I think I'm going to have to go because I got to get ready for bed. It's almost 9. I'm used to getting up at 5 a.m. for work, and they changed the schedule so we don't have to go an hour later. So I hope I don't wake up at 5. I have to be there at 7 instead of 6. So it's like confusing. Anything else, Spirit? Should we do one more like oracle message? I feel like we should do something. Liquid crystal, angels. We want an angelic message. What do we need right now? Okay. Celestial gatekeeper. Yes. Timing is critical. So this is like that 0 point, choice point. Like I said, this whole reading has been about wisdom. We've learned a lot in this earth school. We've learned a lot. We're ready for the next level in the game. We're ready for the next level. We're ready to start something new. There's definitely romance in the air and the heart telepathy of twin flames. It's getting really intense. Like that's what it feels like. Really intense. And we're ready to just like spring forward. I don't know if it's also the Aries energy, the Aries. I don't know too much about astrology, but I know like a little bit. So this is a celestial gatekeeper, number 7 on your spiritual journey and your spiritual path. This is it. It's like the gateway. Like, are you ready to go? Let's get another one of these. Yeah, no more games. Look at that. It came out in reverse. No more mind games. No more like, no, we're going forward, flying high, we have our new perspective. We've shifted. Now we're going to fly high. Anything else, Spirit? What's this? Oh, look at it. I love when this happens. Another card from another deck is in this one, and it's Song of the Siren, the call, the summoning. What did I just say? Voice to acknowledge. We're being called. Like, let's go. The celestial gatekeeper. It's time. It's time to move like forward. We've gained the knowledge, the awareness, the wisdom. We're resolving. We want to resolve. We want to create harmony. The twin flames want to create harmony. There's a balance that wants to be manifested here, and to get out of this unnecessary suffering. I mean, we have all the tools. I just saw quantum mechanics. I'm not like a quantum, physicist or whatever, a scientist, but I know enough about like multidimensionality. All right. But we're being summoned and we're being called up by spirit. Literally, that's what it says. The call, the summoning, timing is critical. It is critical. Like, yes, on this physical plane, there's time, but there's this energy of like anticipation. I can feel anticipation. And let's go. Let's do this. Let's go. So, bitch, dang. When I split the deck, look at this. Bitch fire. That's what I say. Let's go. Ignite the path. All right. What does it say? Stand up for yourself. That's right. And collectively, we are standing up for ourselves. We are standing up in our truth and our light. We're lighting that flame. We are the flame starters, the flame flowers, the flame flowers. Okay. So we're being called. Timing is critical because I don't know how else to explain it. It just is. So that bitch fire is lit. Stand up for yourself. Those are some powerful cards. Being called or being summoned. Answer the call. Timing is critical. You have a gateway now. It's like stepping through that gateway, stepping through that doorway. And we're not looking back because we've learned what we've learned and we've healed through our pain. Not to say it's completely over, like, oh, okay, that's it. We're still learning. But look, bam, see how, wow, it's like she was called in. She heard the bird came in. Okay, let's go. Let's do this. She's called in. She got her flame and then bam, she used it. All right. That's the storyline. And I'm sticking to it. And she's using this flame, this light, and to heal others and herself. And we're going to be feasting, baby. Slow down. Let's celebrate ourselves. And then we'll be feasting. And we're sitting on our thrones in our own sovereignty. And we're ready for the next level in the game. The next level. Here we go. Okay. That's so beautiful. I love it. And even this one, look at this one. She's bathing in her own beauty and just like, you've earned all your stripes. You've earned all your stripes. All right, look at that. Look at these two cards. So after getting the call from this beautiful bird over here, all right, you take your flame and you light it up and it's on. Sitting on your throne, enjoying yourself. And let's do this thing. And even this one, the rest of the cards, the same energy. So she's got her sword. It says, you can be your own knight. You know, you can be your own hero. You can be your own whatever, you know, you choose, you decide, because you have the power within you all along and you're being called. So light that flame, keep it lit. And it's also, there's also another message. Like, see how she's just in her shine? She's glowing. She's like, yeah, this is me. I love it. I'm authentic. I'm me. I love it. I love this message, you guys. Okay. Been on a long time. So that's beautiful. I got to clean up this table. Oh, let's go ahead and close out with some sound. And also I got a kalimba. I don't know if you've heard of that instrument. I got a kalimba. I haven't really played with it too much, but I saw it and I wanted to learn a little instrument. But it's so pretty. So I'll have to get it out one of these days and play it. But it's really beautiful, the kalimba. Kalimba. All right, let's go ahead and do some light language. For this, to support this beautiful energy, taking our flame, our light, and shining it to the world, and just like healing ourselves and others, taking up our throne. I mean, you got the bitch fire right here. Bitch fire. Stand up for yourself. So that is the collective standing up for yourself. I would say this is the main energy of this. So I'm going to go ahead and support that energy with some light language. Shomoko kina kese no koto yana makai sashite kiso. Kurmoko yasana koshoti na kese na koto yoko no ko. Simoko shotoko no koya he maka so shote kayana kese so shoto yaka. Remaka so shoto kene se kite kese koshkot kat kese koshkotko. So what I'm getting is like the collectives at a really good point right now. A really good point, like to collect this, like their own fire, their flame, this light within them, and keep it lit. Don't let anybody take you down. Don't let anybody take out your shine. Mother, Father, Source is here with you. And we are at that next level. That's all I'm going to say. Okay, we are at that next level of the game, this simulator. And so that's all I'm going to say. So just beautiful messages. Just keep that fire lit within you, that light, and shine that light. And you'll be just freaking great. All right. So that's all I'm going to say about that. So, okay. All right. That's it. I love you guys. Thank you for joining me. If you replay and watch this, thanks for watching, especially if it's an hour. But you can always like zip through, you know. Sometimes I do that with readings. I'll just go to a certain part of the video and that'll be the perfect message for me. So that's how synchronicity works. a lot of the time you just like can find one little spot, you zoom to one spot, and that's the message for you. So on that note, thank you guys for joining me and have a good night. Love you.